Hey everybody, Snigby here. Going to try a new game out. Going to do a little bit with World of Tanks. Watch Quickie Baby and some of the other guys out there on YouTube. Thought I'd go ahead and give this a try during the D-Day Challenge. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up to do the save the replays, and I'll commentate on the replays after I play. But let's talk about what this D-Day Challenge is and what the results may be. First off, War Games likes to do these types of things during the kind of the highlights of World War II. In this case, we got June 6th coming up in about 2 weeks, and so they're going to do a D-Day challenge out here. And the reward is going to actually be an M10 RBFM Sirocco. It's a French premium Tier 5 tank, I believe. Yep, Tier 5 tank destroyer. And it's got a pretty cool look to it. So I don't play very much, but I'm still going to go ahead and do this. Open turret tank destroyer, that means it's going to be very susceptible to artillery. So if you get in a match with artillery, it's going to be very we'll just say apt to be stunned. There's not a lot of hit points to it either, so in an upper tier match you might get one-shotted by artillery in this thing. But I think it looks cool, and the challenge does not look that difficult to do. So, I closed it down. So what is the challenge here, and what are they wanting you to do? So basically the event is beginning today, Friday, May 24th. It's going to run until June 7th, Friday, June 7th, although you do need to wrap things up on June 6th, because these are at 0700 Pacific Time, 0900 Central. I'm actually in the Central Time Zone of the United States. So we need to get this thing wrapped up by June 6th at the end of the day, really to have this work. So it goes into a conversation about what it is and the firepower. I don't play World of Tanks. I'm going to show you my games here in just a few minutes, so you'll see that I'm definitely an amateur to this. But we're going to go ahead and see what happens as we go through here. So the challenge, basically they're going to have 14 consecutive missions, one mission per day. You can do these missions in historic vehicles, or you can do the mission in Tier 7 through 10 vehicles. I have no Tier 7 through 10 vehicles, so I'm really stuck on the historic vehicles. So I'm looking at this. There's a Tier 4 French vehicle. Don't even have a clue what that is, the B1. I know it's a French premium vehicle, but not really going to worry about that. Germany has a lot of Tier 4, Tier 5, Tier 6 vehicles that you can go through, even up to the Tier 7 Panther. It has a historical vehicle. Poland has a Tier 6 vehicle. United Kingdom a lot of Tier 5 and Tier 6. And the U.S. tech tree is Tiers 5 and 6 and 7. With that being said, because I don't really have a lot of vehicles, I'm going to go ahead and run this through the German tech tree, and I'm going to run it through the Stug line here. So I just was logged in after the first time in a long time, and was looking and see which way I wanted to go from here. If I'm going to do this, I might as well get the XP to go up to the Stug 5 and take the German turret tank destroyer, or German tank destroyer line, and do this. So if I want to make up to Tier 5 a Stug, I've got to go through the Tier 4 Stug, and to get to the Tier 4 Stug, there's also a Tier 4 Marder 38T that you've got to go through. I happen to just have enough experience to get to this Marder 38T, so that'll be the vehicle that I play for the missions, although I am going to go back and play some of the Tier 3 Marder as well, or whatever that one is, as we go through. So let's look at see what the rules are, what you have to do on here. So it's pretty simple. Basically, you just have to do play the game. Is really what it comes down to. So day one, the Utah Beach landing. It's basically play a battle in either a random battle or a grand battle in a historical vehicle. We've just talked about what the historical vehicles are. The other way you can do it is if you don't have those historical vehicles, you can compete in a tier 7 through 10 vehicle, and basically you just play a mission there as well. Once you do that, you're going to get some premium rewards. So you go ahead and get a medical kit and a fire extinguisher, and I have no clue what these other two things are. You also get a little badge saying that you're playing the game. Day 2, which will be tomorrow, Saturday, basically you have to cause damage to an enemy vehicle if you're doing the historical. Otherwise, if you're playing the tiers 7 through 10, it's going out there and damaging 2 different vehicles, or a single vehicle 2 times, whatever you might need to do. So if you're playing at the tier 7 level, you just play the game. Again, you're going to hit 2 vehicles over time, and you'll go ahead and get a little bit of premium time, looks like, for doing that, and so on and so forth. So day 3, be among the top 10 players in your team by experience 1 time. You know what? I'm going to have to struggle at that because I have no clue what I'm doing. We're going to talk about that quite a bit more here in just a second. You'll hear me say that quite a bit. But as we go through here, there's only 15 players, so you only got to beat 5 players to do this. And so that should be doable for a lot of people. And what they're doing here is they're really saying this should be doable for a wide range of players. And I'm only doing it because I want to get a premium vehicle, even though it's French and I don't really play the French line. Hey, you go out there, you play a premium vehicle for a little bit and get a little extra XP or gold or whatever it is that they're doing. And so on and so forth. So sword, gold, beach, cause damage to enemy heavy tanks 3 times. So again, I'll be playing a tank destroyer. Tank destroyer sit back in the back, shoot it at the heavy tanks that the light tanks are spotting. That's kind of the logic behind it, and so on and so forth. Day 5, Omaha Beach. Destroy 1 vehicle. So this will be in the middle of next week. I'll have to just come in and destroy 1 vehicle. Or if you're in the tier 7 through 10, not in a historic vehicle, you got to destroy 2. Again, play a couple of games, 3 games, you're going to destroy at least 1 or 2 vehicles, hopefully, as you go through there. Moving on up day 6, this is going to start getting a little bit more challenging because you have to damage medium tanks 7 times. Again, if you're playing 3 or 4, 5, 6 games a day, 10 games a day, you're probably going to do that. You're probably going to come up against medium tanks, shoot them, 1 per game, 2 per game. Again, it's caused damage 7 times. I don't know if that's 7 different tanks or just 7 individual damage to a medium tank. You'll go ahead and do that. The second sword here is be among the top players on your games by experience 3 times. Again, play 3 games, get into top 10, you're done. Otherwise, you might play upwards of 6 or 7 and end up in the top 10. Cause damage to enemy vehicles 7 times by day 8. And then continue on out there. If you're doing the auxiliary, you've got to do it for 10 times. The second Utah is play 2 battles. I mean, this is pretty tough, right? Play a couple battles. Gold again, cause damage to 7 tanks, tank destroyers. So this will be a little bit more of a challenge because you have to find the tank destroyers and tap them. So more than likely, for me, will be probably 10 or 15 games. Although that's day 10. So this is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday again. So once you do day 10, looky there, you actually get your tank. So this is the as far as you have to go to get the tank itself. However, if you want to continue on playing day 11 where you're destroying 3 vehicles, day 12 you're going out there and being in top 10 players 7 times. Day 13, cause damage to 15 vehicles. Or enemy vehicles 15 times, that's 15 damaging shots. And day 14, you get a reward of a cosmetic for your tank, the tank that you got here on day 10. So I'm going to go ahead and try to blow my way through this whole thing. And it's going to take 2 weeks. I'm going to record a little bit each day and publish these. They'll probably be fairly short videos. But we're going to go ahead and put those out there just as a sidebar as we go through. Now, the other cool thing about this that they're doing here is, you're getting 200% crew training for 2 hours. You go ahead and you get some more premium consumables, a little bit of XP boost for 2 hours. So there are rewards just by completing the missions, and then you continue to play. So it'll give you a bonus to go out there and continue to play out there, and you'll go in and run through that. The other thing that you do is if you complete the daily missions, you accumulate XP bonuses, and the bonuses accumulated during the challenge will be valid for 3 days after the completion of the marathon. So again, they don't want you just playing 14 days. They want you to continue to play, and I'm sure eventually they want you to become a premium player. So with that being said, let's go ahead and look at what my garage looks like and what I have in World of Tanks. This is actually a very beautiful game. So here's the Tier 1 Panzerjäger 1. This is a fun little vehicle. You just go out there and pop. Most of these Tier 1 games are very lightly populated. They actually play a lot of bots on these with a few live players. You've got that. Over here you see the IS-3A. This is the Elite Tier 7 tank. You can purchase it. I don't want to purchase it. Sorry. I'm not going to go back that route. I will also see here that you have a T-44-100 Elite Medium tank. It's got on a 7-day rental. I'll go ahead and play that. I've never played a Tier 7 battle, so yeah, not looking forward to that as we go through. So win rates, as I hover over these individual tanks, you can see I've got a 47% win rate in the Tier 1, 67 in the Panzerjäger. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I've only played, if I find my service record up here, I've only played 169 battles, and that was probably a couple of years ago last time I was playing. Not hitting very well, about 50% hit ratio. Of course, in these lower tier games, you've got machine guns basically, where you're going tat, and spray and pray, hope you hit it, and everything. I have hit a couple of awards out here. A couple of times I did go ahead and get the top gun. Once, Battle Buddy means I don't cause damage to my buddies for 50 battles. Got that twice, so I've never actually caused any damage to anybody. Keep my fingers crossed if that continues, but I'm sure it won't. And then go ahead and continue on through there. No epics, no group awards, some computer tokens, whatever. Vehicle awards, you can see what my play style is. I have been playing a lot of Tier 1 games. I did play the T-46 quite a bit on the Russian line. However, I'm only a 31% victory out there. Downloading The Sims there for my daughter to play at some point in the future. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. I'm going to go ahead and play one game here just for fun. Go ahead and play that first game in that Tier 4 garage. Let's go back in the garage just for a second. I'm going to filter this down to just the German tech tree so you can see what I have. I'll probably end up selling the Tier 1 to free up some XP and some gold. The Tier 2, again, don't need to play those anymore. I'll be playing the Tier 3 and 4s from here on out. I had free XP, or had enough XP to buy out the Marder 2 and the Marder 3. These two tanks, this Marder 38T, is the tank that I'll be starting with for the D-Day mission. When I play the first game out there, I should go ahead and complete that thing. So I have no AP. I'm not going to spend any gold out here. I'm just really going to go out there and play what we have. Consumables, I may have a few out here. So I've got some repair kits, a fire extinguisher. I really have no clue what I'm doing with these, so I'm not even going to waste the item. I'm just going to go ahead and play it stock and go on from there. Now, playing it stock, if we talk about that, in the tank, you've got this research section, and in the research, you can see that I'm literally playing the stock stock gun, stock radio, playing the stock engine, and the stock tracks. I don't have enough XP to actually move up. My XP is up here in the top corner, 374 experience available. I need 2600 to move up a little bit, or 105 to get to the next radio. Once I get this, I'll be eligible to buy the Tier 4 Stug, which, this is the line I'm going to go down. So at some point, I'm going to go ahead and move and buy the radio and move up. But because none of these other modules count on the upper tier, the Stug, I'm not even going to research them. I'm just going to go ahead and research this this Foog 5 radio set. If I click on it, 310 signal range, 50 kilograms weight. This is 265 signal range, 40 weight. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm giving up a little bit of radio range. I think that goes into spotting. If somebody's spotting in front of me, we'll go out there. But again, I'm clueless. I have no idea what's going on. So let's go ahead and just let's jump in. Sound good? No, we don't want to do that. Close. It says ammunition incomplete, so I'll accept. Resupply, yes. Okay, now I have ammunition, and I can go into battle. Looks like this can only hold 37 rounds. Yep. Alright, so, yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the battle. I am playing on the American server. Based on the accent, I would, hope you understand I'm in the south of the United States. Actually in the center part of the United States, center-south. Some people call it, my state, it's part of the flyover country. It's Oklahoma. It's the one that looks like a pan. If you're looking at the map of the United States, we are almost dead in the center of the continent of the United States. So that's where I live, and let's see what we have here. Mannerheim Line. No clue what I'm doing. I'm a top tier. That's good. It's a Tier 3 and Tier 4. I'm playing against some other people, and press N for personal missions. Basically be on the top 7, win a battle. Okay, we'll see if I can do that. So where do I want to go? I think if I just come up here, there's a couple of places. I actually saw Quickie Baby playing this map just the other day, where he went up into that area, but the Control Plus. There we go. He went over into this area. I really want to see where my counterparts are going, and it looks like they are heading over that way. So, zoom out, zoom in. See if that Panzer 1C there. Keep looking down at my mini-map to see if anything's going to happen. There's a Type 85. Looks like I'm in a bad place. But one thing's for sure, I haven't died yet. That's good. But I haven't done anything except shoot a round that I didn't mean to shoot. Looks like we have killed 3 of them to 1 of us. That's always good too. I did see this guy take a shot, an incoming round a second ago. I'm not patient enough to wait, and that's probably my downfall in this game, because it does take patience. This is a bad idea. Big guy's right there. I am so dead. Okay, so that was a little bit uneventful. I just drove around. Fired 1 shot, and yeah. Experience multiplier, 2 times victory. Okay. Victory, team score. I was next to last. I got 120. I did just a little bit better than Koopa Troopa. Oh, that's so silly. Well, I won. That's a good thing. Absolutely no damage. I did not come in the top 10. So there's 4 or 5 people in front of me that I should have done out. Chimera Medal. Complete daily missions at tier 4 through 10. Bonus experience, random battles 3 days after the attack. Complete all missions. Okay, so I won the medal for the D-Day. Completed under the main directions, and tomorrow I will be doing this tier 2, which is cause damage to one enemy vehicle. Okay, so anyway, this is Snigby signing off. I'm going to play a few more games. I'm going to try to get some experience so I can go ahead and basically get some crew experience and others. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to go ahead and be honest with you guys. But I hope you enjoy this content. And hopefully it's all going to work out. Hopefully I get this new tank at the end of the mission, but if not, we'll see. So anyway, this is Snigby. I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. If you like this content, please go ahead and think about subscribing to my channel. It's growing. It's really small right now. I think I've got 10, 11 subscribers at this very moment. I've been playing Lord of the Rings and a couple of other basically console games. But I want to do a little bit more with this. I really enjoy it. I do travel for business, so my content is a little bit scattered if I don't get a chance to pre-record. So that's what I'll be doing today, this weekend, is doing a lot of recording on both World of Tanks and Lord of the Rings Online. And again, hope you enjoy what you're seeing here. If not, let me know. But leave a comment. Tell me that I'm being silly. I need to do something different. But anyway, Snigby signing off. Everybody have a great day. Goodbye.